Welcome back to Blaze the Cat Reads, Chapter 1 of Daughter of Raven and Robin. I'm Blaze the Cat. Now let's continue where we left off, shall we? Oh boy, I can see how much that'll hurt me, Tara said as the doctor came out smiling. Is she okay? Jinx asked the doctor. Rachel Grayson has given birth to a healthy baby girl, and mother and baby are doing great, the doctor said proudly. Meanwhile, in the hospital room was where Raven laid on her bed. She was holding her baby girl. Robin was sitting beside his exhausted wife. She's beautiful, Robin said to Raven about his daughter. I know, Robin. I had a feeling she was going to look like me, Raven said. She looked at her baby. The baby had gray skin like her mother. She also had purple hair, a red diamond on her forehead, and she opened her eyes to reveal that they're purple. Raven, our daughter has your eyes. Robin smiled with tears rolling down his cheeks. She looks a lot like you, but she has my smile. Robin looked at his daughter. She needs a name. Now what do you think we should name her? Well, Robin, our name starts with R, Raven said. So let's see what names that start with R for girls we can name her. I'll let you decide on her name, Raven. We talked about names, and I think you should name our daughter, Robin said as he hugged his wife and child. Why don't we call her Rosalie? Raven asked Robin. The Titan leader smiled at the name and kissed Raven's cheek. It's a great name, Raven. Rosalie is Italian for rose, Robin said as the baby looked at her father and smiled. I think she likes that name. Rosalie it is. I'm glad you love that name, Robin. When Rosalie is in the nursery, you can take your friends to see her. And then they can come in and see me when I'm more awake. Raven yawned as Rosalie started to cry. Well, I think someone's hungry, Robin said as Raven started to breastfeed Rosalie, as she held her head close to one of her breasts for her to feed on. After Rosalie was fed, she sneezed as her dark magic caused one of the hospital beds to lift up a bit. We're going to have to watch over your magic, sweetheart. Robin chuckled as he holds his daughter when she was finished breastfeeding for Raven. I'll let her friends know when she's in the nursery, and then I'll take them to see her during that time you should rest. All right, Robin, Raven replied. A couple of minutes later, the Titans were looking through the nursery room window at the babies. They were trying to find Raven and Robin's baby girl. Which baby is theirs? Kid Flash asked while looking around. Then out of nowhere, Robin showed up. She's right there on the left. Robin pointed his daughter sleeping at one of the babies through the nursery window. The Titans all stared at the baby. She's beautiful, Jinx smiled with tears of joy. She looks like her mother, Starfire said proudly. I know, she has her mother's powers, Robin replied, but she has my smile. Oh, Robin, your daughter is beautiful like Raven is. Tara couldn't contain her excitement over the baby. She was so happy that she got to see it. That she got to see the baby. What's her name? Her name is Rosalie, Robin smiled. Rosalie Arella Grayson. Such a nice name, Starfire said. Is Arella Raven's mother? Is Arella the name of Raven's mother? Arella is Raven's mother's name. So we both decided on her middle name, Robin said as Rosalie's powers made a bottle of milk appear when one of the babies were crying. The Titans were so surprised. Wow, she can really do that? Kid Flash asked. That's really cool. How is this possible for her to have her mother's powers as a baby? Jinx asked. No clue. I guess she gets her mother's powers from developing in Raven's womb. Robin smiled at his daughter, Rosalie. She's her mother's daughter, but she'll be Daddy's little girl. She'll make her mother and father proud. After a couple of days, all the Titans from everywhere came to the Titans' tower and went to see Rosalie. All the Titans said that Rosalie Grayson is beautiful, and she's just like her mother. Although through a few months, Tara had her and Beast Boy's child. The baby was a girl, and her name was Vanessa, and Rosalie became great friends with Vanessa. She even had a mixture of Beast Boy's powers combined with Tara's powers. She was strong like Rosalie. And that was Chapter 1 of Daughter of Raven and Robin, a Teen Titans fan fiction written by the Shadow Lioness. What do I think of it? In all honesty, I actually find this chapter to be really good. This is actually a great start off of a new season for Sonic and Friends read. Now, the paragraph structuring was nice. Sentence structuring was really good. The fact of the matter is that Rosalie was born. The fact that Rosalie was born was just beautiful. I could easily imagine how beautiful Rosalie was as a baby. I bet that if I were to have a child one day, I'm very sure he or she will be beautiful. But other than that, I'm actually surprised that it took place after The Raven and the Robin. So this is actually a sequel. Other than that, this chapter is really great. This is actually a great start off to a new fan fiction. Shadow Lioness, if you're watching this, you're doing a really great job at this. May you keep up the good work. Now, what do you all think of this chapter? Did you all like it or did you not? Feel free to let me know in the comment section down below. Well, I better get going. I'm gonna need my beauty sleep since I haven't got much sleep in a while. I was all night practicing my pyrokinesis. Well, a princess from the soul dimension gotta do what she's gotta do. But thank you all very much for watching. This is Blaze the Cat signing off. See you next time.